extraordinary performance. It's now time to meet the next usual suspects hoping to play perfection today. Usual suspect, please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Becky. I'm from Coventry and I'm a student of psychology.
Welcome, Becky, and good luck to all of you as we now find out which one of you has been randomly selected to play perfection. Jacob, it's you. Please come down and join me.
Yes, I'll be moving to London shortly to start working in advertising.
Here's the good news for you. Nobody's won the last two games, so the prize fund currently stands at £3,000.
I don't think he's done tremendously well. I think there may be three wrong there. A, D and B.
A, D and B. Becky, welcome. What do you make of these answers?
I think he's done fairly well, and based on just a hunch, maybe C is wrong.
Thank you, Becky. According to the usual suspects, you got them all wrong between them. Let's find out just how many are correct. Although not very good answers for that because you've let the usual suspects in and they can steal the round now if they can identify the two answers that need to be changed.
OK, A.
That's totally wrong. It's an ermine.
Very fair point.
Yeah.
It's
ermine.
definitely.
Yeah.
We'd like to change A to false, please.
A changes from true to false, and you need one more.
Caesar salad definitely has lettuce. Neither of you mentioned C, so I don't know if that's...
I think it's a bit
don't
too
know about
obvious.
I would go for changing B then.
We happy to go with B?
Happy with that.
Yeah,
OK.
fine.
OK, we'd like to change B to false, please, Nick.
B changes from true to false, leaving C and D as answered by Jacob. All right, usual suspects. Let's find out what the correct answers are. The Erskine is a type of stoat prized for its white fur. True or false? It's false, in actual fact. The ermine is a type of stoat. Erskine, by the way, is a town in Renfrewshire. There's also a famous Erskine Bridge. The French Foreign Legion was founded in the 1960s. True or false? Yes, it's false. 1831. So you've chosen the two that you needed to change. Very well done, usual suspects. Clint Eastwood starred in the film Bullets Over Broadway. True or false? That's false. John Cusack is the star of Woody Allen's film Bullets Over Broadway. And finally, a Caesar salad usually includes lettuce. True or false? It is, of course, true. Congratulations, usual suspects. You have achieved perfection. Well, Jacob, they succeeded where you failed and they've stolen the round. Usual suspects, you now have the opportunity to make Jacob's chances of winning the prize fund that little bit harder in the final. Let's have a look at your final board. Jacob, these 6 blank spaces need to be filled with subject categories. Here are your final round category options, starting with dances, running through Spanish, like usual suspects, and on to lost.
Jacob doesn't picture me as a boxing fanatic.
No, I was thinking dances. He doesn't strike me as a
totally
dancer
agree with
type
boxing.
either.
Oh, I don't know. It's a dark horse. It's a dark horse.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm happy to go with boxing.
I'd certainly go
Do you think that?
boxing.
Yeah,
OK, the
that's
first
fine.
one we'd like then is boxing.
Boxing goes in, and we need you to agree on one more.
I'm just thinking, you mentioned dances, which I'd like to rule that one out. He does roller disco.
It does roller
Oh, that is
disco,
true.
yeah.
That is true.
Yeah,
I've forgotten about that. Yeah. Maybe I'm thinking maybe sea life. That's quite a broad
And what about
topic. Could
trains?
be
Because
anything.
these days, the younger person don't train spotlight, you know. So I don't know. I don't know.
I know what I'm
thinking.
thinking. He's Berbatov, not Ukrainian.
I was wondering that. I was wondering if Russia might not be right.
Are we definitely changing A?
If you two are happy with
I
changing
think
A,
so.
that's
I
okay.
think so.
Yeah.
OK,
Go with
so
that, that's fine.
A, can we change that one to false, please?
A changes from true to false.
And Berbatov.
Yeah, I'm happy
I'm in
to-
your hands there.
Ukrainian.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
quite
happy to go with
possible.
that. I think that's
Fantastic. We're all agreed, I think. Can we change D to false, please?
And D from true to false, leaving B and C as answered by Jacob. OK, usual suspects, let's find out what the correct answers are. Orthography is the study of spelling. True or false? True.
Yes.
OK, now I can see why you went that way. Nonetheless, you have failed to achieve perfection. I wonder whether you can still achieve perfection at home. Let's have a look through the rest of them, shall we? Madonna had her first UK #1 hit single in the 1970s. True or false? False. 1985, Into the Groove. David Owen was leader of the Liberal Party. True or false? Yeah, that is false. Leader of the Social Democratic Party. Remember that? And finally, Dimitar Berbatov played football for Russia. True or false? False. He actually played for Bulgaria, although he quit international football in 2010. Well, let's have a look at the final board, shall we? There's 2 categories on there, but nobody won round 2. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to carry those 2 categories over into round 3. So there will be 4 categories on offer next time round. All right, usual suspects, you missed an opportunity there. Nonetheless, we'll see you in the next round. Usual suspects, these are the 4 statements, and next to them are Jacob's answers. We'll start with Becky. Has he achieved perfection this time?
I think I've got a bit of a problem with A. I think you might have got that one wrong.
OK, Jimmy?
No, I disagree with Becky on that one. I think I know the four who are there. I would definitely change C, I think. That's not worth 6 runs.
All right, Nick?
I totally agree, C, and I think Richard Nixon's too recent president to feature on Mount Rushmore.
All right, Jacob, the moment of truth. You need to have answered all 4 statements perfectly to have won the round. Let's find out how many are correct. You look over the moon. Yes. 3 out of 4 isn't bad. It's certainly better than the first 2 rounds, but nonetheless, it's still not perfection, which means the usual suspects have a chance to steal the round. It'd be a good one to steal this as well, with 4 categories on offer. Can you find the one answer to change?
Yes, I think
I
we're
think
all
I'm
agreed.
outvoted. I
Gotta
think
be
I'm fine.
C. I'm sure a maiden over isn't worth 6
A maiden
runs.
overs with
With
0
runs, yeah. Oh,
Okay, we agree
Yeah,
C?
yeah,
C.
yeah.
Fantastic.
Positive,
We'd like to
yeah.
change C, please, to false, Nick.
C
2
changes
categories
on there
from true to false,
chosen by
leaving-
you, the usual suspects, and because you won that round, you complete the board, basically. You get to do the 2 from this round and the 2 that were carried over from round 2. So how do you want to go about it?
You
I would say Sea Life.
You mentioned
I think
Sea
it's
Life
very
before.
broad.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on, we'll have a pump with Sea Life, please, Nick.
Sea Life goes in.
What about impresarios?
Yeah, go on, we'll have a
Yeah,
crack with
that's okay.
impresarios.
Impresarios goes in.
I think the FA.
Los Angeles goes in. Thank you. And one last one.
I'm going to take the last one and go for the FA.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. That's
Fine.
good.
The FA is the last one, please.
FA goes into the final. We now know our 6 final categories. You can unlock the board with the help of the usual suspects. This will, however, come at a cost. So, Jacob, who would you like to hear from first?
Can I please hear from Becky first?
I think there's possibly 2 there that are wrong. However, it is my first game, so I'm going to have to leave you to it on this one.
Ruling yourself out,
No,
Becky.
Yeah,
that's
I am.
wrong.
All right.
I think the boxing promoter, A, I think it's Don King.
Becky, which ones did you think were wrong?
I think F was wrong.
F. Okay.
Quite possibly that it's wrong, yeah.
A, E and F seem to be the troublesome ones, so let's start with B, shall we? And then we'll come back to those other ones. St Paddington International is a London train terminus. You actually said false. We need this to turn red to get you off to a good start. Is it true or false? It is false. Very well done.